Hello everyone, Ted the old Star Wars nerd here on EBN TV, and today I got something special for you. I'm gonna go over two of my toys in my collection, one Star Wars toy and one non-Star Wars toy. Might do this each week and just kind of go over my collection and document it for posterity, you know? So first off, let's see, the first thing this week I'm gonna talk about is the old Kenner TIE Fighter. Now, trigger warning for all you collectors out there. My stuff is not in pristine condition. I have not even bothered to try taking care of this stuff over the year. This stuff is from my childhood. I played the hell out of these toys. They are still covered in dirt and grime and who knows what else from my childhood. So, just be warned if you're one of those that hates to see Star Wars stuff not being taken care of. I know there's a few people out there like that, because I've had a few look at my stuff and get kind of shocked that I don't have it in such pristine condition. But anyway, with that being said, the TIE Fighter from Kenner. Now, you'll look at this, and yeah, it's missing stickers. The stickers are peeling off. I've got a lot of them still on the shelf down there. But I might... a lot of the stickers still. But, they're kind of old and they're faded now, and they're discolored. So I think I'm probably going to make a whole new set of stickers one of these days. Clean this up with some I forget what they call that stuff, the little bright stuff that you clean up old toys with. Maybe restore it a little bit. This thing's been through hell and back. You can see on it all the dirt that's caked into all the little corners and crevices. And probably a little mouse wear on the on the sticker there. Probably a mouse got to it on the inside, on the closet sometime. And here's the bottom of it. This is the battery pack. You open this up, and this is where your AA batteries go. So, and I do not have any in there, as you can see right now. And then you put them in there, and this is the button right here that you push down while you're flying it to make the noise and to light up the little laser light right there. So you'd open up the cockpit. This little chair goes up and down just a hair, not much, just enough to give it a little action, just to say, that it does something. And that's where the pilot, of course, sits, and you can see down inside there, I had dropped so many guns and things down there, and you'd sit here and shake the damn thing and try to get the parts back out of it. But then you get to the wings. Now, anybody that's had these might know that, the wings pop up. There's two little buttons right there and right there. Right there and right there. That when you're flying it, you push one, that wing pops off. You push this one, that wing pops off. Simulates battle damage, And they're spring-loaded and blah, blah, blah in there. Over time, though, these things start not staying in. So you can see this one. This is so roughed up and so beat up from years of abuse. And this is actually the top. It's supposed to go in like this. There's supposed to be a little pin in there that it catches, but it's all broke off and wore out. And that happens after a while. So what you end up doing when you're a kid, you just turn them upside down and jam them in there, and they stay. They don't pop off anymore, but at least they're in there and you can still play with it. And, like I say, this one's the same way. Same way. It's just stuck in there upside down so it'll stay. And this poor little thing's been through so much trouble and abuse. The abuse, you want to talk about abuse. Okay, me and my cousin was a big Star Wars fan with me back then. We both had TIE Fighters, we both had X-Wings, and we would get, one of each. We'd go to my mom's bed. My mom had this huge king-size bed. We would stand on each side of it. We were, 12, 13. We weren't that big. And we would stand on each side of my mom's bed. We'd take these things. He'd have, like say I'd have a TIE Fighter, he'd have an X-Wing, and we'd throw them at each other. And would let them crash into each other over my mom's bed, and fall down, and land on the bed. No, that way they had a soft landing. We didn't really care about them crashing together in the middle of the air and breaking parts, as long as they had a soft landing, So we broke so many damn X-Wings doing that. TIE Fighters are tough. These are tough little toys. They don't break too well. I'm surprised this isn't broke. This thing popped out a few times. I've had to take it apart and put that back in. I fixed the motor in it a few times when I was a kid. You know, things like that. But yeah, we would sit here and just throw these things at each other. I'll show you. These aren't my X-Wings that I have, but I'll show you them in another video one day. But anyway, so there's a TIE fighter, my old TIE fighter from my childhood. This thing has been through so much hell. So much hell. What is that? Is that blood? That's probably blood. Probably kid blood still on my damn toys. Anyway, TIE fighter from Kenner. Alright, so now to the non-Star Wars toy. Okay, I've had this one almost as long as those. Maybe, yeah, I don't know. It came out a few years afterwards, but this is Battlestar Galactica Cylon Centurion. He hides back on my back shelf, usually around the corner, back behind Darth Vader and all these back in there. So he's been sitting there, and this guy, he's been through the legs, they move, they just pop right off. They just, I mean, they don't even stay on him anymore, hardly. So I got a rubber band holding his legs on. You'd put, in the back here, you'd put AA batteries, and you could push this down, and it would make noise. His eye would light up and go back and forth. You can't really see it because it's not lit up. And the chest piece would light up. And he had his gun here. It used to have a piece of plastic sticking out that kind of looked like a small little lightning bolt type thing that would light up. So that would happen. So he's a cool little old guy from 1978, 79. My little Cylon Centurion I've had forever. And he's got this little radio pack and things on his back. They didn't really have the backpacks in the TV show, but you got to have a place for him to put his batteries, I guess. But this cape here, this cape is all I have left of my 12-inch Darth Vader. That poor old thing. At first, his helmet would start coming off, so I'd have a Darth Vader with his helmet would come off and on and off, and then I don't know whatever happened to him. And yeah, so all I got left is Darth Vader's cape. So I figured, why not let the Cylon Centurion wear it? He's kind of looks like Vader, and that's what they were supposed to be made to be like. So there you go. Cylon Centurion from Battlestar Galactica. This thing, like the other toys, is beat up and dirty and just old. I should probably clean him up one day. But there he is, Cylon Centurion from Battlestar Galactica. All right. I hope you enjoyed that. Hope you enjoyed that a lot. So there's two toys from my childhood. I hope you like that. Those are some awesome things. I'm going to pick out some more next week and show off a Star Wars toy and a non-Star Wars toy and tell a little story about them. I hope you like that, and come back next week and we'll talk some more, okay? Okay, and until next time, I am Ted the Old Star Wars Nerd, and I cover Star Wars news, reviews, fan films, comics, lore, and much more. Come back and join me as we celebrate all things in classic Star Wars, and thank you all so much. And until next time, take care.